Howdy, and welcome to part 2 of Skynet's Skyrim.
On the last episode of Skynet Skyrim, we created our adventurer, a Bosmer girl who friend-zoned a prince and joined a religious cult. Her name is Kalakil, and she is a novice in the arcane arts. She awoke in a strange forest, in a strange land, and made her way to the nearest settlement, but was deceived by the local guard and was denied access to the city. But rumor of solitude rings true in her head, and it's now up to our hero to venture to this land of solitude and seek her destiny.
Welcome back, baby. It's good to see you again. And well, this is episode 2 after all, so if you haven't seen episode 1 of this series, I recommend going back and doing that. The link to the first episode is in the description down below, so just click there and check out the first episode. We had a lot of fun.
Now, as our narrator so kindly said, Kalakil needs to make her way to Solitude. But as you will see, there are a host of encounters she must surpass before reaching her destiny. Now, on her journey she goes. Let's see what kind of random goodness will happen. So as we continue on our journey with our trustworthy torch and our trusty fire magic that we grasp in our bare hands, because that's just normal in Skyrim, I guess, we come across a fort of some kind. After approaching the fort to determine if it was, held by an ally or an enemy, we discovered it was an enemy fort. And this fort was named Fort Greenwall. Just our luck.
Our little pro tag here has the luck of a horror movie main character, and we're just stuck latched to her back while she journeys on this.
And as we do, when we encounter anything, we throw it into the puppeteer of Kalakil, Skynet. The female elven mage alone came across an enemy fort. Our first battle, baby, but it's not at all what I was hoping for.
Let me, rap genius this to you for a second, alright? We are a mage who needs to stealth our way into an enemy fort to kill the leader. We are broke, have flames as our only weapon, have no armor, and we have to sneak our way to kill a bandit chief at level 1 with no experience whatsoever.
But she still lets guards walk all over her with obvious scams, but there's some give and take when it comes to needless murder, I guess. So that's what I'm taking it from, at least. Using my expert sneaking ability, handed down through generations, I was instantly spotted and ran into the fort like a coward I am. After entering the enemy fort, I discovered that there was indeed enemies. Well, I tried to get the sneak on them. Well, I got kind of close, I guess. And we began our duel, our first battle officially. And we will go down in history. And it's over. Big Sword Man. See my technique here, right? Study this. If you're new to Skyrim, this is the best technique you can do. See, I'm holding down the fire button and running away like the true warrior I am. A few torch smacks here and there and he's dead. And then we run into And then we run into a coward like me. After I did the logical thing to do to all the bandits, I found a man having the true Bethesda experience. Then I killed another peeping Tom. Then I found a professional wall admirer. Killed her.
Okay, after all other living beings were dead, there was only one thing left to do. What is the funnest part of every battle when it comes to Skyrim? Collecting the fruits of my hard labor. But Skynet won't let me do that. So I'll take one last look at all my shiny goods that could have been.
That Skynet laughed at me for not being able to get it. So in my tears, I left to clear the rest of the camp. Now I had to sneak the best I could. I failed miserably, so murder it is. After death had ended, I had to see if I could partake in some sweet, sweet loot. And this is what I got. And thank the stars above.
But it's a damn monkey's paw, meaning it says a backpack. 1. So to listen to it, I'm only looting one person. And to make it the fairest, I just looted the closest person to me after I had unpaused the game. And I got a bow, arrows, and some armor.
But I'm not going to make the decision like equipping better armor without the approval of my god, so I had to ask Skynet. And Skynet was merciful upon me and allowed me to equip it. More pointless murder, and I came across the bandit chief's room. And may I just say, the bandit chief can seriously go do one.
I'm a level 1 with crappy armor, no weapons, no flames to use, trying to be the bandit chief.
Well, a lot of damn death is what could go wrong, so I made use of that bow. I picked off that crappy henchman, and I relied on the 2 potions I had and my magic to survive the rest of this death gambit. Many deaths later, and sweet manna of heaven, time to take the loot that is so rightfully mine. It says I took black silk, 2 pieces of cloth, and the power cane. Here's how I'm interpreting this garbage. I took some fur shoes for the cloth, and a cape for the black silk. I know I said 2, but this is big enough to where I think it can be considered 2 black silk. And for the power cane, I took a war battle axe, because, well, it looks a little bit like a cane, and it has battle in the name, so yeah.
Who needs all that gold and diamond? We have fur shoes, baby.
There was a locked hatch, and Skynet said I could unlock it. So yes, I wasted my time because I don't have any picks. Screw me. And now with Fort Greensworth empty, and everyone killed, for good reasons I'm sure, we continue on our way to Solitude.
There you have it. This is the end of episode 2 of Skynet Skyrim. Yeah, I'm sorry this episode is a little bit shorter because the episode 1 would have been shorter, but I had to go through all the explaining of how this series works and the character creation. So now the episodes are going to be shorter, like these, short form videos. Episode 3 will be coming because these are shorter, they're way easier to make. I was just trying to decide whether to do this video or the next episode of Doomathon, or just another random video that I'm writing right now. But I thought this one would be quick enough to just get out for you guys to put up in the meantime. But yeah, this is a series that is evolving. It's still early on, so if you have any suggestions on what to do to improve it, just let me know. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed this. The comments on the last video were very nice, and I hope people enjoyed this one too. Thanks, guys. See ya.